And we're live. Let's go. Let's get it. Where can I see my comments? Where can I see the comments? Oh, over there. So, what's happening? It's your girl, Meeka. You're now tuned in with Cocktails with Meeka, on a YouTube. This is our channel. Trying to venture over from the Clubhouse app. So, Q&A with Meeka, no holds bars. Whatever you want to know, whatever you want to ask. You free to ask. No limits, no boundaries. Whatever you want to ask, nothing will be considered disrespect. Outside of sexual things, we're not doing that today. Trolls, kill it. But yeah, whatever y'all want to ask. But I do want to make this announcement that I have not been taking this YouTube thing serious, but I am now going to, gonna be on here a lot more. I'm actually not gonna be on Clubhouse anymore. I'm literally gonna be here with my interviews and my guests and on my podcast and everything. Find my podcast on, but you can find my podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Cocktails with Meeka. Just put it in. It's gonna pop right up. What's up, fat boy? Aisha, how you doing, girl? So yeah, we doing that. So let's get this shit. See, I gotta stop cussing. Can y'all hear me? I'm literally like new to YouTube again because I ain't been on here, and I'm trying to critique my language so I get all my videos monetized. But yeah, let's get these questions going. Could you guys hear me? I want to make sure all my stuff is hooked up correctly. Okay, cool. That means I did everything correct. Yeah, no? Okay. So first, why you leaving? Okay. So I am leaving Clubhouse because at this point in time, um, I just feel like if y'all been following my Clubhouse, Noop in this thing, um, if y'all been following my Clubhouse, y'all know like my stuff have my name has grown to be like content now. Like any like clout chasers or whatever, like if they don't have a authentic idea coming out of their brain, they just be like, oh, I'm gonna just put Meeka in the title. Oh, I'm gonna just lie on Meeka. Oh, I'm gonna say Meeka, and it's gonna bring content, it's gonna bring numbers, and people gonna want to hear what I'm talking about because a lot of people like Meeka, but a lot of people hate Meeka. So regardless if it's negative or positive, people are gonna want to hear. So I'm just so tired of people just attaching my name to certain people or trying to attach themselves to me. So I'm just like, bro, let me just kind of like swerve over and do something different. That's where I'm at with it today. I want to do some things that's just all about me instead of always having my name attached to another person. Because I'm a person, I'm a personality myself. I don't need to be attached to all these different people. You know what I'm saying? I could do this on my own. So let me see. What's the next question? I have been podcasting for how many months, y'all? I know a lot of y'all been rocking with me. I think since January, I've been podcasting. Yes. And again, find out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts since January. Salute to you too, bro. Yes, and it is dark. It's dark because that's how I like it. I want to do something different. A lot of people be on here doing they think this is just my thing. I wanted to create something that was for me. Like usually my the thing that people know me for is that hat to the back. I always got my hat to the back. Yeah, that's me. And then as far as my lives go, I want my lives to be different from everybody else's. So I just tried to do something like this because people don't do this. So I just wanted it to be different. I still think it's kind of light enough for you to see me. However, I just wanted to give the mysterious type of look, you know. What inspired me to podcast was Actually, I had no inspiration or aspiration to podcast actually at first. I just came on to the Clubhouse app or whatever, and I was just clowning around trying to stay up at night when I go to work. And because I work nights, I work graveyards and stuff. So I just wanted somebody to keep me up, conversation or something. And then when I started, people were like, "Oh, I like your voice. You know, you got a personality for this and this and this and that." So then I started doing like a little bit of interviews, modding a little bit. It was more so when I started getting interviews. I was like, I like this. I like what I'm doing. And so I just started to take it serious and put my podcast together, put it on, Spotify and stuff like that. It got monetized right away. And I like what I'm doing. I wanted to grow to where I could literally quit my 9 to 5 and just do this because I really love doing this. How did all the stuff get started on Clubhouse? Making a long story short. Oh, you gotta be specific when you say how did all the stuff start on Clubhouse because it's so much stuff. So you gotta be like specific in which stuff you talking about. But yeah, but Clubhouse is a whole man. It's a lot. This nigga said, "Boy, bye." See, I can't even make I can't say those words. I'm trying to get my stuff monetized. But for me to leave, what started for me to leave? Like that's everything. Like um on Clubhouse, my whole little journey started off like positive, you know what I'm saying? And it's like once you start, like everybody was okay with me being, this small name or people not knowing me. People was okay with that. And that's what happened in real life, you know what I'm saying? People be all right with you just being a regular person. But once you start getting any type of success, whatever that looks like for you, the smallest to the biggest, that's when people start like hating. They don't want to see you level up no more. So then they start preying on your downfall. They start hoping that you and people fall off. They start hoping that you lose the connections you've made that's gonna take you to the next level. So people probably was doing voodoo or some stuff. I don't know. Shoot. Like everybody wanted to see me and that one guy fall out and it happened. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we cool for the most part, but everybody want to see us fall out. So no matter how cool we be, we'll fall out, get back cool. People want us to fall out, so they start making up this or looking for that, and then be like, "Oh, look what she said. She had to been talking about you," or "Oh, look what she did. She shouldn't have did that because look how it affects you." Like, bro, I just want to be my own person now. So I just get I don't know. Now when you say Meeka, everybody want to hear like what's you said Meeka, what's happening? What's going on? You know, and most people want to see negative. So that's sometimes it becomes overwhelming. I'm not allowing it to break me at all, but I will say it's very overwhelming and I'm sick of it. I don't like the negative attention. I'm praying for more positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to disconnect myself from certain individuals that people like to tie me to. And I just want to be known for Meeka, just Meeka. For what Meeka got to offer. I just want to be known for Meeka. So that's why we're here right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm I ain't gonna mention all that. That's a fact. That name. But yeah. So I mean, but at the end of the day, whatever you want to know, I'm going to ask. It doesn't matter what you ask. I'm not gonna mention any names, but we could literally have a girls talk, homie talk. Um, it don't matter. We could have any conversation y'all want to have. I'm just not gonna say no names. You know, who is someone you want to interview that you haven't interviewed yet? So I definitely want to interview Eminem because if y'all been rocking with me, y'all know Eminem is like the one out of two of my goats because I only have two. and Eminem is one. I want to interview him. I also would like to interview The Game because I wasn't a fan of his, but I did hear his unreleased album. And if y'all, when y'all do hear it, y'all gonna know why I am now a fan. And I can't wait to interview The Game. He is so interesting, and he from where I'm from. He from LA. Well, he from the Compton, but he from LA. Feel me? So yeah, I definitely want to interview Eminem. Big fact. She gonna say tomatoes to Eminem. Girl, you better stop. Yeah, so my twin in the building. Shout out to Thrizzle Snow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, game would definitely be dope. And I would want to pick that man's brain. He's really intelligent. He got a lot of game. He got a lot of experience in the game. And yes. But yeah. So yeah, guys. So keep coming with these questions. I am not scared of none of these questions. So let's get this thing popping. Popping. How many kids I got? How many kids I got? I have twins. I have twin boys. Yeah, no? Twin little boys, two little boys. And that's the knowledge that's from me to you. Know what I'm saying? That's what the internet gonna know until I get rich and ain't nothing a secret no more. I do want to have more children, you know. I am going to have more children. I think children are blessings from God. That's what determines if you rich or not. How many children you have. That's your riches. I would interview a porn star. I think that's dope to interview a porn star. I think Adam 22 is like somewhat of his own porn star, right? Don't he do like OnlyFans porn or some stuff, him and his wife? But I had an interview with McKenna Man, and he's a big old porn star. Big old freak. Big old freak. But yeah, I wouldn't mind uh interviewing Wesley Pipes or some stuff. And I don't even think I watched the porn with Wesley Pipes. I just know his name from other people, you know, mentioning him. I think I saw him once. He like an old 90s porn star. But I wouldn't mind interviewing him. It's the fact that motherfuckers, oh shoot, I can't be cussing on here, y'all. It's the fact that mother MFers don't speak on the positive stuff you bring to light on situations that need light to be shed on, but but all but always want to run your name in the dirt for content. That's a fact because I don't know what's wrong with our people, but we love negative. We love negative energy. We love negative content. We just love negative as a whole. Not nobody in particular, but as a whole. That's I don't know what's wrong with us, but we gravitate to the negative, and that's crazy. Like we like to see somebody fall down, spiraling down instead of going up. And that's a problem for me because when you type Meeka name in YouTube, you don't see none of the positive conversations that we have when we speaking about spirituality, speaking about just uplifting black men or black women. You don't see none of that. They only want to put up when you going back and forth with some crazy people and making yourself look crazy and stuff that don't even really matter. Like I got different episodes on my podcast, you know, that are intellectual conversations and things like that. That stuff don't hit YouTube. You literally have to go to Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts to find that because they don't upload that on YouTube. No, that's too positive. No, that's doing too much. That's making you look like a great person. No, that's showing your actual personality. So yeah, you'll never see that on YouTube. Y'all want to know who Meeka really is and the content that we really, you know, push in Cocktails with Meeka, you literally have to go listen to the podcast because none of the great content ever makes it to YouTube, you know? You need to interview the broke porn star that be everywhere in the city. Brian Brian Pumper, bro. I've never heard of Brian Pumper. Yeah, I've never heard of Brian Pumper ever. What? Yeah, I mean the name says it all, like Wesley Pipes. But yeah, I'm willing to interview like upcoming artists. Like I want to interview like RJ's. What's his name? What's his name, y'all? LA people. What's the dude name? Wiley. Is it Wiley or Willie? I don't know. But this is my old three flow. Wiley the Sensei. Yeah, that's him. I just figured out my own question. But yeah, I want to interview him. Rimbo. Definitely Rimbo. I love Rimbo. Bodies touching bodies. It was as if they were cuddling. Yeah, I like that. I love Rimbo. Um, True. I don't just interview like stars and upcoming celebrities. I like to interview people with like a real story, like Lifetime Movie Network type of things, like people that have stories. Like we just interviewed Group Chat from Clubhouse, and Group Chat had a really interesting story. She she was talking about how she's from New Orleans, and like this dude came and kidnapped like 15 kids, put them in a limo, and like did God knows what to them, and then dropped them back off. Like like interesting stories like that. I like that type of stuff. You don't have to be a celebrity or upcoming celebrity or a person with clout for you to get an interview on Cocktails with Meeka. The content that we bring is just real content. We like to spread awareness and all of that kind of stuff. Is that Vice? Is Boy Patience Vice? Talking about sing that song. I'm not singing it, not doing it. I forgot which one it was too. What was the song? That Future song? Um, what was it, y'all? I forgot. See, Vice, you can't even tell me what's the song. I'ma sing it. But yeah, y'all not asking no juicy questions. Y'all scared. Y'all more scared than me for these questions. Don't it's Chris. I don't know. I don't know. I know he here though. That might be. Yeah, the just knowing the context of that question, that might be Thrizzle. Cause yeah, bro gonna bring shed light on the light. Know what I'm saying? But yeah. Y'all scared of these questions or what? Cause I'm not. Cause all these niggas, oh see, I can't say that word, but all these dudes might be scared of you. But I'm not. What movie I got that from? Who could tell me the movie? What movie did I get that from? You better take your way back home. What movie is that? Somebody tell me. You better take your way back home. Hold on, hold on. That's a female. Now I'm giving y'all too many hints. All of a sudden. See, see, if I could show y'all these messages, people be having me messed up. Friday. I Noop, you got it. You got it. You got it. Name 5 people that you want to interview in the future. I only had 2. Do they have to be living? Could they be passed away? Cause I had my New Orleans people do some voodoo so I could interview Biggie. I'm sorry. That's just something that had to happen. But let's say 5 people would have to be Michelle Obama. Like I said, Eminem, The Game, And I would definitely want to interview Emmett Till's mother, Emmett Till's mother, and the mother of Trayvon Martin. Period. My top 5 dead or alive. Bro, y'all already know my top 5 dead or alive. Stop playing with me. Who is the queen, Nope? Me? I said Michelle Obama already. But my top 5 dead or alive, bruh. I don't even have a whole top 5. But I do got my thing is Biggie, Eminem, uh 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 what's the dude? See, I'm having a brain fart right now. Hell yeah, I interviewed Beyonce. You crazy. Beyonce, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But what about to say? Eminem, Biggie, Beanie Siegel, Jay, and I'm gonna say Jay, and my last one, I'm gonna have to get that one to I'm gonna give it to Ice Cube. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that number 5 to Ice Cube. I like Tupac. I just do not feel like Tupac is a lyricist. And that's me coming from, I'm a LA native. You know what I'm saying? Been too many places. But yeah, it'll have to be Tupac. He's dope, but I think he's more like a poet who know how, he rap his poetry. I don't see him as a lyricist. And for me, my top 5 is gonna be people that's, creative with that pen that make you think. That's why I gotta give it to Biggie M, Jay, uh, Beanie Siegel, and then Ice Cube for sure. Dang, did all my top 5 come from the East Coast? Dang, that's crazy. Yeah, because y'all already know I was supposed to be born in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? My B-boy stands and all that. And if I wasn't going to be born in Brooklyn, then I would have been born in the Bronx. So don't play with me. Because if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap ish probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from? Top 5 songs from Biggie. Boom. Y'all already know my number 1 is going to be Dudes Bleed. I can't say the N word, but Dudes Bleed. Dudes bleed just like us. Picture me being scared of a that breathe the same air as me. That's my genre. All right. Dudes bleed. I'm gonna have to do with Notorious Thugs. Um, Give me the loot. The 10 Crack Commandments. And then I'm gonna always go to what do you call that? Dang, how am I having a brain for it on Biggie songs? What's that song called? Sky is the limit. Yeah, the sky's the limit. Yeah. I love that one. That's one of my favorites. There go my top 5 Biggies right there. You smell me. Morph minded. What's up, Sleazy? I'm from up the hill, not down the hill. uh what's Mo? Oh, no order. Okay, yeah. That's my top 5 Biggie right there though. 10 Crack Commandments. Yes, that's my ish too. That's my ish too. So yeah, so Sleazy, what we doing here is we are doing a Q&A with Meeka, and no holds bars, no boundaries. Ask me what you want. I'm going to answer whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a story to tell. Yes, I got a story to tell. Yes. That's my John. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Biggie is the best storyteller ever. Like ever. And then Eminem, and then Jay. Yep, then Jay. We're talking about storytelling, you know what I'm saying? But I love E40 too. He just not E40 not in my top 5, but 40 is one of the best storytellers ever, dead or alive. Like You could compare for me, you could compare E40 to Slick Rick on some real stuff. If you know 40's catalog. Because what was that one song, y'all, that 40 did? That what's it called? Dang. The Art of Storytelling. Bruh, go listen to that. The Art of Storytelling. That dude told a whole story, like, and he like he was playing each character. Yo, what happened? What he say? Yo, what happened? Y'all know what happened to them Lil? Now what happened to them Lil? They got on him and something and turned his car into a cheese grater. That dude hard. Yeah, he put Game in all his albums. He was free Game. Too Short was too, but I think 40 better than Too Short, hands down. Somebody said why I respect Eminem so much. I respect Eminem so much because he is talented. I respect his talent. And I think overall, outside of just him having that raw talent, I think my respect for Eminem comes into play where because in my darkest times in my life where I had nobody, um, didn't even really know how to talk to God yet, I had Eminem. Like Eminem, like he expressed things that I needed to express myself but didn't know how. So when I heard his music, like him and DMX, you know, in these dark times in my life, I was a little kid having the worst dark times of my life ever. And Eminem and DMX, like, bro, that was my sanity. Like I would turn on an Eminem album and how crazy everybody else thought his lyrics was. For me, it was like speaking my truth. And because in a way, because I couldn't speak it, didn't know how to speak it. At the time I was rapping too, calling myself a little rapper. I was Lil J, you know what I'm saying? But he yeah, Eminem did that for me. That man kept me afloat in my darkest times. And it was crazy how he was speaking for me without me even talking to him. Um, yeah. The art of storytelling from 40, yeah. Hands down. Yep. Art of storytelling. For sure, for sure. So yeah, y'all. That's y'all know I'm like a hip hop buff. I love hip hop. Oh, that's another thing we could talk about too. Did y'all know like the real like in depth story of how the East Coast West Coast beef ever started? I don't never hear nobody really talking about it. Like how when they talk about Black history, they don't go past slavery. They think Black history just stopped at slavery or started at slavery. No. So when we talk about the beef between East Coast and West Coast hip hop, bruh, niggas, dudes don't go past, dudes don't go past Biggie and Pop, or the E40 Snoop Dogg. I mean E40, the corrupt Snoop Dogg Daz diss and all that. When they did, dudes don't go past that. But it actually started way before that. Nah, not magazines, bruh. Nah, 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 nah. It's this dude from the Bronx named Tim Dog. I'm talking about NWA days. It was a dude named Tim Dog from the Bronx. He made a song called F Compton. Bro, we gotta cover this. He made a song called F Compton, bro, and it was hilarious. The video was hilarious. I'm gonna look. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. See y'all. Dang, but if I play it, they gonna copyright me. But yeah, Tim Dog from the Bronx. He made a song called F Compton. The whole chorus was like F F F Compton. It was a bunch of Bronx dudes standing there with their hands folded, like F F F Compton. He was talking about Michelet. He was talking about Dre. He was talking about everybody. Talking about them bad. Like that's where it started. He was like, dudes is scared to yeah, yeah. He said, "Yeah, forget Tim Dog." Dudes was scared to like go up against NWA at the time, and Tim Dog came out the Bronx, guns blazing, and dissed all NWA. I mean, in the video, y'all, that's why Fat Boy said F Tim Dog, because if you from the West Coast, bro, Tim Dog was setting LA Kings jerseys on fire. He was setting Raider jerseys on fire. Like, and this is the time when the Raiders represent LA. And it was like, when I was watching it, I was just watching it and I was in awe. Like, my mouth was open the whole time. Like, am I watching this right? Like, this dude is really being hella disrespectful. See, and Sleazy, you from NY, bro. I don't know how these NY dudes, my NY brothers, how y'all looked over that. Like, Tim Dog was disrespectful. And that was like, I think that was like late 80s, early 90s, before the Tupac thing. Hey, Fat Boy said Tim Dog didn't come to the West with that. No, he didn't. But he definitely, I feel like he started the beef. Definitely. He definitely started the beef. So let me ask y'all a question. Since y'all asking me questions. What do it mean when a guy has two phones, but you know he work off two phone he work off two phones. One phone for work, one phone for personal, right? And you texting, calling, and it's a lot of guys on here, so y'all give me this input. You texting, calling, he not answering. He go 2-3 days without answering and stuff like that. But then out of nowhere, they pick up that phone and be like, "Oh, give me a few. I'ma call you." Like, what does that mean? Does that mean he really just don't be looking at his phone? Or thank you, Terrence. I appreciate you. The beef was interesting. They said the beef was interesting when Tim start dropped that. Yeah, it was. You said that's guilty, Sleazy? That's guilt? I'm trying to figure it out because a lot of y'all dudes be playing. Like, oh, I don't be looking at my phone. I hate using my phone. I never look at my phone. So I'm trying to figure out, like, do that mean you gave the girl the work phone and the personal phone is the number she don't have? Or I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Dudes, y'all supposed to be telling me. Chime in here. Females, what y'all think? If y'all got an opinion on it, like how would y'all take it? Y'all comment too. Like, let me know. Cause baby, look, it's gonna be some smoke in the city. He said for sure. Ah, he playing. If a nigga really wanna answer, he gonna answer right. That's how I feel too. But yeah, we gonna see. He said I answer with my okay. Yeah, you better. You better answer when your fiance calls. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be some real smoke in the city. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so listen, I'm not gonna get nobody no clout, or I ain't gonna say clout, no attention that's not warranted. So if y'all don't ask the questions, I ain't gonna go over it. You can't prove that I want that. You can't prove that I wasn't on my phone, but you can see other activities like IG, other. No, because what if it's a dude that don't do no apps? A dude that don't be on no social media, no nothing. For real. Like, what if they don't be on nothing? So you don't see. I feel like dudes with no social media is sneaky. I mean, I could appreciate a dude with no social media, but it's like, how I'm gonna catch you doing anything. I mean, I ain't a negative female where I'm trying to catch you, but if I feel like it, I don't got no way to. If that makes sense. But yeah, I ain't giving nobody no intention that for nothing. So if y'all ask the questions, I ain't gonna address it. This is y'all chance to ask me whatever about whoever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna answer because, like a wise man once told me, the truth can never be considered disrespect. And like Tribe Gangster say, I mute my mic. Hey, who is Trife anyway? Who is Trife? But yeah. No, for real. So, who won the beef, East or West, or did we all lose? I think we all lost. Honestly, I think we all lost because that was some crazy stuff. Jaywalk, what's happening? That I think we all lost because we lost two great people that was put two artists that was putting out great artistry, I guess. Great content, great art that we all loved and we appreciated. And I feel like we was robbed. At the end of the day, we was robbed, so I think we all lost and we keep losing. We keep losing. It's just like if you believe in the Bible, when you read those stories, it's like the Bible just keeps repeating itself. Like when you read what happened in the Bible, then you look at normal life, like real time. We just keep repeating everything that's in the Bible. It was an East Coast West Coast beef in the Bible. Y'all knew that? Yeah. They lost then, we lost now. Shoot. Like we keep losing. I feel like we had a Nipsey in the Bible. They crucified him. I think Jesus, I ain't gonna say, I'm not saying Nipsey is actually Jesus. But if we looking at the stories and how they linked up, Nip was actually like a Jesus when we compare the stories to the Bible. Like Nip came up by himself, out the mud and was trying to put his people on his back, and showed him a different way and actually gave him the blueprint on how to do things. And his own people crucified him. His own people. So yeah, I feel like we just keep losing. And when that's gonna happen again, we're gonna have another Nip or another Jesus story in actual time. And yeah, and he gonna get crucified again by his own people. Like I don't know when we gonna wake up. Say we all lost in the East Coast, West Coast. Yes, we did. Hit that like button, like you said, hit that like button, turn on the notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure y'all did though. Um Noob talking about, yeah, she about to get deep. No, that was for real though. Y'all know, if y'all disagree with me, Nip's story don't sound like the Jesus Christ story. I think it do. And then stories even before then sound like it. And then shoot, Biggie and Pac. I know it's another story I could relate them to, but for lack of a better story right now, I'ma say, shoot, they sound like Cain and Abel. For real. Or Jacob and Esau. Yeah. I'll say, like, if I could compare Biggie and Pac to the Bible, I would say like Jacob and Esau for sure. Because Jacob would represent one coast, Esau represents another coast, and in the Bible they represent two different tribes of people, right? And they was at each other's throats. Yeah, I would say, yeah. And if anybody object, let me know. I know we got some smart people here. Look, see, Sleazy, that's one of the smart people I knew. And he said, I'm funny but true. You know what I'm saying? It's true. Like real, the Bible just be repeating itself. Like in the Bible, when y'all be hearing all those people, hearing all those stories about the 12 tribes, I mean not 12, the 12 disciples and stuff, those was real hood dudes. I can't say the N-word, but y'all know. Those was hood dudes. Those was ex-gangsters and stuff that said basically they sound like Muslims. Those was hood dudes though. And they were just like, you know what, we're gonna use our hood stuff and our street smarts and we gonna be gangsters for the Lord. That's what they said. And they start, you know, running the streets and cleaning up stuff and using they hood knowledge for the Lord. They were still smiting people, they were still, you know, knocking dudes down and all like that. They had swords, but they was knocking stuff down, holding people accountable. But shoot, that's just like today in today's time. Same thing. So I just feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to learn to do better. If y'all don't learn about how all those stories ended and stuff like that, then we ain't gonna never learn. Yes, Christ, he did roll with gangsters. Those was gangsters. Y'all gotta read that stuff and read it like that's old slang, because that was old slang. How you read the thou, shout not, and ye and all that. That's just old slang, and then slang just changed over time. Like today, we speak and we got our own slang. We say n words and we say all kind of different stuff, like you heard and all, like that's different slang. Now we convert those words into today's slang. They was speaking just like how we speak today. That's it. And it was saying some raw and uncut stuff. But yeah. Yeah. Come on with some questions, y'all. Give me some juicy stuff. A juicy question for me to answer. Something. But yeah. Y'all know who else I would want to interview? Like I would want to interview that couple. I think one of them died. The one who they made those movies about, The Conjuring. I would want to interview them. That'd be a dope interview. Hi, GR Ape. I don't know how to say your name, but how you doing? Howdy. Where everybody that's commenting, all the viewers right now, where are y'all from? Let me comment your country or state if you in the US. I want to know who your man is and why Wack got into his feelings. All right. So is Meeka. All right, so my man is, oh, you from Arizona. Okay. So my man is, everybody know who my man is. My man is Bam. Y'all know who Bam is. Don't play. If you was on Clubhouse, you know who Bam is. That's my man. He's definitely from the East Coast, New York, Brooklyn to be exact. And he be in Brooklyn in the Bronx, but he from Brooklyn. And yeah, I would say dude got in his feelings because dudes really be on the app, dudes really be on that East Coast, West Coast stuff still. I don't know what the divide is. I'm a West Coast female and I love the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? But they still be having like politics going on Clubhouse, right? And people like, I ain't gonna say there have been West Coast chicks that have done I no, it's been West Coast chicks on Clubhouse that have been popping, that got a name, right? But I will say there's no West Coast chick on Clubhouse that do and have done what I'm doing and what I do. No. There's no West Coast chick on Clubhouse right now that got a podcast, an actual podcast that's on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Nobody. I'm doing that. There's no West Coast chick in the lane that I'm in that that's that made their clubhouse from scratch with no help and got her own name, so therefore, a lot of West Coast East Coast politics fall into that, right? So we got West Coast big heads, East Coast big heads on Clubhouse. So me dating the East Coast dude, I felt like it kind of ruffled old boy's feathers. Like, hold up, like Meeka, you be letting these East Coast niggas come up in here and beat their chest a little bit because everybody called my room little New York, because my audience, when I first started, my entire audience was East Coast, New York to be exact. So dudes are coming there like, oh yeah, this is a West Coast room. We could throw our weight around. But I got love from the East Coast and I got love for the East Coast. So it's a lot of East Coast dudes that come in my room and feel like they could beat their chest too, because I rock with them like that, right? So it's really petty. I feel like people kind of put claims on it like, nah, she doing what she doing and she good at it, but this a West Coast female, this ours type of thing. That's what I think. That's what I think it'd be like. Nah, this ours. She even though she love y'all and y'all all love her too, because a lot of dudes from the West Coast can't come on this app and beat their chest, and then they be accepted from the East Coast and be accepted from the West Coast too, or the Midwest, or whatever. Like dudes, it's not easy for dudes to just come and be accepted and they represent the West Coast like that. Now I'm a West Coast chick. I came in here, I came humble too, and I came without beef. So it was easy for people, and I have a lot of knowledge about the East Coast, a lot of knowledge about East Coast hip hop and stuff like that. So that made me very likable to the East Coast, and I wasn't like, oh yeah, this West Coast, this West Coast. So I came in and I was accepted from the East Coast and the West Coast, and like I said, some people can't take that, and it's like, no, 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 but this, y'all know that type of this mine type of thing. I answered the question, fool. I think that's why he was in his feelings. Um, cause I don't know, maybe it looked better for me to be dating a West Coast dude. I wasn't gonna date Reek, so like, what the freak? It wasn't gonna be that. Yeah, it is petty. So you said, what are my thoughts on? Wait. Yeah, it say you can't be content with the fame. That's the name of the game. It say what? Okay. So, what are your thoughts on? He said, "What are your thoughts on almost a nurse Nikki and Flossie?" I don't really have any thoughts on Nurse Nikki, um, or almost a nurse Nikki, as he put it. I will say I don't really have no thoughts on that person. I mean, what is there for me to, there's nothing there for me to comment on. There's literally nothing. Like there's nothing. Like what do they project? What do they bring there's nothing. Like I think a lot of people wouldn't even be who they are if they wasn't connected to a certain someone. You know what I'm saying? She like cuz at the end of the day, what do you know about this person that's make this person like relevant outside of the fact that they're on someone's stage, cuz they have their own stage and nobody knows about it. Even nobody even knew they had a room. When they open, there's no numbers, and they weren't even relevant until they attached themselves to this person, right? Um, this other person, did you say Tossy? Flossie. You said Flossie. Okay. So, to answer that question, who is that? Who is that? Or maybe you didn't hear me. Holla, holla. Let me get my loud mic. Who is that? You probably heard me now. Who is that? Like, I don't. That's a nobody. These are two people you really can't even compare. Almost the nurse Nikki. I could see why people would ask me about that person, because that person thought she took my spot. But baby, if you took my spot, you'll be doing what I do. You don't. Um, Let me see. But yeah, that person, Tossy, I mean, shit, she cash checks for a living. You want to go cash a check? Go cash your check. She'll cash it for you. At least that's what I heard. I could be wrong, but that's what I heard. No real thoughts over there though. Not that way. You know? But yeah. I mean, yeah, so I be trying to like be around with the likes of like Ion and Freddie Roosevelt, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of people. Why do you think females are so vicious toward each other on Clubhouse? Um, females are really not like so vicious toward each other on Clubhouse. I really think the problem is it's like this one piece of cake, you know what I'm saying? And all these little ants are around and they all fighting to get that piece of cake. When that piece of cake is so hard, it's not even crumbling. It's leaving no crumbs for anybody. It's not giving anything to anybody. But these females, these ants, they gonna keep fighting each other in hopes that a crumb gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? I think it's only the females that are surrounding this piece of cake. Do I want fame? Yes or no? Um, Fame. Do I want fame? I'ma say I do want fame because I know how to turn fame into money because I want money. And I feel like money, you can have money without the fame, but that'll be if I was in a different line of work. The line of work that I'm in, that I'm trying to create something out of, it comes with fame. Like you're gonna have to be famous to turn it into money. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm at the clout level. It's just clout. I'm trying to make it to fame because fame turns into money in this industry. Um, yeah. So I think that's that. He said, "Thank you. Now be consistent. Let's work." Yeah, we can work. Let's get this party started. Um, but yeah, I want my own fame though. I don't want my fame to come attached to nobody. I want to do my own thing, you know. And don't get me wrong, you asked me my opinion of certain people. I don't really have an opinion of certain people because they give me nothing to have an opinion about. And that's just facts. The truth can never be considered disrespect, as a wise man once said. Then yeah, so I'm not here talking about anyone. Just giving my opinion. They said, "Tell Bam I want a one-on-one PTK fade." Bam he don't do the Clubhouse thing anymore. He did that because he was like bored or whatever. But Bam, he don't do social media at all. Y'all call him at a time that it was like, oh shoot, he's bored, and then y'all got to experience him. But yeah, he ain't gonna be on Clubhouse no more. Do you know what comes with fame, and are you prepared for it? So let me say this. At first, I thought I knew what came with it, and then I thought I knew I came with fame, right? I thought I knew what came with fame, and once I got clout, is when I understood exactly what came with fame, and I don't want that. I don't like that. I understand why Kanye West be doing the stuff he does, cause like I don't know if I'm prepared for it. I think to be honest, that whack. He always tell me like, I see you gonna be big. You got what it takes, but I'm trying to prepare you for it. And so I don't think that I'm prepared for it right now. No. Somebody calling my phone, bro. My phone was on do not disturb, so that mean they called twice to break through. That's crazy. But no, I don't think I'm prepared for it at all. But I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. I know what's that? I know I miss my tell him. I miss my dude. Tell him real facts. That's real facts. Okay, I'll tell him for sure. I'll tell him you said what up. Bob Love said, "Do you believe whack is good for Clubhouse?" On some real stuff, y'all. Yes, I do believe whack is good for Clubhouse because when whack not on the app, dudes don't know what to do. He done got clipped 2 times, and the 2 times he got clipped, the app was boo boo. And that's a fact. Like whether you like whack or not, you gotta admit that. Like the app be garbage without whack 100. Whack keep that stuff litty. He keep it fire. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody see. Yeah, whack is definitely Clubhouse, and that's a fact. It's crazy that they haven't put that man on the icon for Clubhouse yet, but he's definitely good for Clubhouse. Did you see Love and Clubhouse video about you? No, I didn't see the video, but like I said, that's why I'm not even on there too much no more because these are people. You said these names, and I said them right here out loud, and I promise you, nobody listening or nobody that's gonna watch this video later is gonna know who those names are. These are nobodies, and because they're nobodies, they're gonna attach themselves to me and try to say like I'm content at this point. This is the part of the clout that I don't like. Like people just they want clout and my name is recognizable at this point. So they gonna like make up stuff. They gonna like say crazy stuff about me just to have my name in the title so people come look and see what they gotta say. This is the part that I wasn't prepared for and I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And one of those names you said, this is somebody that be in my back channel being super nice, like, hey girl, and all that crazy stuff. That's how you know it just be like it be for clout, bro. And that I hate that part of this. That's cause he a cult leader. They can't think without him. He just want people to follow him. I don't even know if he want people. We talking about whack here. I don't even think if he. I don't even think it's a fact that he wants people to follow him. But I mean, shoot, he a businessman. He making money doing what he doing. So of course he want people to pay attention. And I don't even know if he a cult leader. I think it's the fact that he's somewhat of a celebrity, and a lot of these celebrities are not available like that to regular people like us. And so the fact that he's making himself so accessible on this app, people like, oh my God, that's WAC 100. Oh my God, oh my God. So they're gonna do and say whatever they want, you know, because it's a celebrity. Everybody who I think these are fanned out people, honestly. The people that we be considering like, oh, y'all act like a cult. They fanned out and it's fanned out people everywhere. If Game came on here and made a Clubhouse, it's gonna be so many people following Game, and they're gonna yes man him and do the same exact thing. It's just fanned out people. That's what I think. Are you gonna let Are you gonna let 4.2K followers go from no? My Clubhouse and 4.3K to be exact. Um, Yeah, the clubhouse, the greenhouse is not going anywhere. I have built and structured a team that can literally conduct themselves without me being in the presence of the stage. So they know what to do. They're gonna do what they do. I'm gonna continue to create content for the clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be right here on YouTube for sure. This is where I'm gonna be at. You have been content for quite some time ever since Wack began to frequent cocktails. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And I want everybody to understand that I didn't go and ask Wack 100 to come to my room. I didn't like fan him down or nothing like that. Wack 100 came to my clubhouse because I had an interesting title and I had quite a great amount of people in my room already and people that he already knew was in there. So he jumped in and he saw what I was doing and he liked my voice and he felt like I was good for what I was doing. And he started to frequent. And then he was like, hey, you would be good over here on what I'm doing. And that's how that happened. But when people don't like to see you doing good, to see you coming up, it's always people that come and put friction and try to stop you from doing it. Because regardless of what y'all saw, y'all probably saw me and Wack going at it and y'all like, oh, Meeka and Wack beefing. But I promise you, it always started with somebody else in somebody's ear. Oh, Meeka doing this. Meeka don't trust this. And it was always somebody hating or probably somebody that was scared that they spot was, could have been taken or anything. And just like Wack always say, can't nobody take nobody's spot because can't nobody do what you do but you. So if you lose your spot, can't nobody take your spot. You just opened up another avenue for somebody else to have a spot, not yours. So That's a fact. But people be so crazy and they don't see like, bro, we can literally be good working together. Like everybody love to see Whack 100, Reek, and Meeka. Everybody love that trio. But it be people that be hating so much. They don't want to see other people win. They only want to see themselves win. And so they start conflict, you know what I'm saying? And so regardless what y'all saw, I promise you, it wasn't just me and Whack involved. It was always somebody else throwing rocks and hiding their hand with that situation. And that's why y'all always see them getting drugged through the mud every other morning. That's just karma. I believe that's just karma. Do you feel you should be open minded, and are you open to learn from anything? I think that I have been open minded. I am willing to learn from anything because even these negative experiences, that's one thing that Whack do always try to tell me, like, learn from this. He always say, learn from this. And when I'm taking hits and stuff, he'd be like, you're gonna be a better leader because of these hits. Like he always do that. Even when y'all see us beefing and arguing, he be telling me, like, learn from this. Like this gonna make you better. You know what I'm saying? Even when we beefing and arguing, it's not, y'all don't be knowing what's content and what's not. You know, if the people that be looking at the content be really coming at me negatively, that shit, that's real, you know. But what made it sometimes is not always real. The content that created the people talking, sometimes it's not always real. And they be having Whack be trying to have me be smart and try to have me learn how to navigate through all of that. So y'all be thinking certain narratives be real, they don't be real. What be real is the reaction from the people. Um, he said, "Tell him, sis, Whack is like your crazy uncle that everybody has." Exactly, that's a fact. He be trying to teach me throughout all of this. People be thinking like, "Oh yeah, Whack and Meeka don't talk. They beefing." No, it's just the content y'all saw 9 times out of 10 was fake. The problems y'all saw 9 times out of 10 was fake. And y'all reactions be real as hell to it. And sometimes make it y'all's reactions will sometimes cause a real problem when the content was never real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just don't be knowing what's real and what's not. There is a member of Cocktails, I think he need a green bean. Bobby Bands. He 10 toes. All right, so how the green beans work in Cocktails is we don't just hand out green beans. Green beans go to people that know how to control a room. They know how Clubhouse works, so they know how to move. They know who the ins and outs. So you know who beefing with who. You know who to bring up and who not to bring up. You don't, because if you accidentally bring up the wrong person, you could cause some controversy. You could cause a problem. And so it's just basically you just got to know how to do certain. You got to know how to move. Uh, but the members of Cocktails is who run Cocktails. The members do, not the people with the green beans. Do you think you should fix certain relationships to grow your network? Um, I thought that, and that blew up in my face. Y'all saw what just happened with the nigga stand. I thought that, and so no, I don't believe that. Will you and Nikki ever fix y'all beef? No, we won't because, in my opinion, these women they see how close me and Whack be, and the only reason, let me get this straight. Let me help y'all get this straight. Me and Whack are not close because of any type of intimate relationship because that's non-existent. You know, it was more so content that got out of control, and both of us got mad because it got out of control, and then we started beefing. You know what I'm saying? There was never a romantic thing between me and Whack 100 ever. But what is real about our relationship is that we are a lot alike. Wackton said it many a times, like, I really feel like she's a little me, like, you know, and she crazy. And that's why Wack has a soft spot for me. And I in turn have a soft spot for Wack because I feel like he can help me grow. He can help me, maneuver. I respect his mind so much in business and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I think that a lot of people they don't like how me and Wack deal with each other. Nikki, I think, in my opinion, is infatuated with Whack 100 and how everybody else think, oh, Meeka and Whack. She don't like that. So me and her never fix that because she would literally have to stop being infatuated with Whack 100 for us to fix that. She's delusional. So, Stan, I don't think he helped me. No. That man lied and created false narratives and all kind of crazy stuff. That didn't help me at all. You gave green beans to the right people for the most part. I never felt that I needed a bean in cocktails to get my point across. No, because the members the members run cocktails with Meeka, and that's a fact. Nobody but the members run cocktails with Meeka. Um, and look, y'all, this been great. I think we can continue a little later, but it's 3:10. I gotta go pick up my babies from school. I thank y'all for tapping in. We're gonna do this again. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you didn't already. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we go back live. And I have no problem having these conversations with you guys. And there will be more interviews, and we might add a double screen or two right here, probably with like doggy diamonds and some things like that. But just make sure y'all turn on that notification bell so y'all could be notified. Peace, love, and blessings. And I thank y'all. Peace out.